Well, you should watch it, but how would you tell the story of the escape room? What happened? Well,
it was all just a blur.
No, okay.
It was a blur for you.
I'll tell this one because Ila told Baby
Because it
Walrus.
was fucking chaos.
No, it was scary.
There.
There was bloody handprints. I got freaked out.
There were not.
Yes. Yeah, there were.
You are blind.
Yeah.
They were
Okay.
on the floor. Chill.
There were bloody handprints.
Chill.
And when
Okay.
you opened the little hatch that was going into the other room, there was like a murder scene.
Stop it. I will tell this one because you told Baby Walrus because you wouldn't let me help you.
Well, that's mine.
This is mine because it was my birthday. So I think I was turning 13 and stop it, Ila.
I don't like her right now. She didn't watch my video and now this is happening.
Yeah.
Okay, it was your birthday.
Fine, we won't go after this.
Yes, you will. It's your birthday.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't. Anyways, it was my birthday, and I remember sitting in Ila in my old room, and I was talking to Ila. I don't know if you remember this, but I was talking to Ila, and I was like, I really want to do something like torturous for my birthday, and Ila was like, oh, okay, and we're talking. And I came up with the idea to put our entire family in an escape room because everyone has anxiety and everyone doesn't deal with high stress situations well together.
I just remember you talking about Papa.
Maybe not everyone
Yes,
has.
because all I was saying was
she was
I
like,
really
this is gonna
want
be so
Papa
entertaining.
and Dad to fight, and I want that for my birthday present.
To fight.
And I
You mean
told
to argue.
yeah,
Not
argue.
to fight.
So I told
To physically
Mom
throw
and
each other
Dad,
into chest.
Right.
Yes. So I told Mom and Dad that I wanted that for my birthday. And everyone, I don't remember if everyone was like hesitant in the beginning, but like everyone was.
Well, Zay wasn't,
Zay wasn't.
but
She a team player.
Papa was definitely like, what? It's
Yeah.
a what?
And then we go, and I remember some of this because I did talk to you about it, but it wasn't an old house. It was someone's house. Like, it wasn't in, like, because usually they're in, like, big trailers that
Or
they,
strip
like, park,
mall.
or, like, strip malls, or, like,
No,
those
but
are buildings.
before you move forward, when we called Al and Gigi to tell them, Al was like, a what? I don't even know what that is. And Gigi was in the background going, oh, yes,
Oh my
an
God.
escape room. Yes, I've read
Oh
about
my
this.
God.
I've always wanted to do an escape room. Yes, tell her, yes, we will be here.
I love Nana.
I mean, she was like all about the cool thing about Nana, just to pause your story for a second. Nana is really pretty hip and savvy to what's cool now.
Yeah, I know.
For someone who's
Yeah.
75 years old.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Isn't
it's
it
really
awesome?
weird, but it's
I
really
love
cool.
her. She's so fun.
She's so fun, and she's like gets a new device. No, and this sounds stupid to people listening, but like my dad gets a new device and he's totally melts down. He can't figure out how to use anything.
like the
device
skylight frame.
I can't use it. Yeah, there's anything like that. Nana's on it. She's got it. She's savvy. She's slick.
Papa on
She's
the other
really plugged in as a 75-year-old to what's happening. It's so cool. So anyway, she knew what an escape room was.
knew
Al
what it
had
was.
no idea.
She's
And
so
she was
cute.
so excited.
I love her. That's why I knew like Nana would be on my team. Like anytime I do something stupid, I'm like, oh, Nana's gonna get it. I love Nana.
Nana totally gets
Nana
it.
gets it. So we all go to this big abandoned house, and I had been there before because I had done an escape room before in that same house, but we were in a different room.
Right.
So
And the house was painted black.
and the house was painted all black. And
Yeah.
the windows were black. It was
the
like in
landscaping
the
was
center
dead.
of a dead yard.
And remember, there was like a chain link fence around it, like
Yeah,
a
it was on the
construction
corner.
fence.
It was
It
like
was on
on
the
the corner of
corner.
like a neighborhood.
It was so
In a neighborhood.
sketchy.
It was so scary because I remember also sending Dad the directions of how to get there, and he mapped it, and he was like, why is this in like a residential neighborhood? And
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. So we go in, and I don't remember the guy, but
you don't?
No.
Oh, I do.
Oh, I do. You explain it.
I don't remember the guy.
Oh no, I don't want to. You can
Why?
explain. I'm not good at explaining.
He was young. And wasn't he wearing like a bathrobe?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was wearing a bathrobe.
He was?
Yeah, he looked like he like rolled out of bed and went, "Hey guys, come on in."
Oh.
yeah,
It was
and
so
then the
sketchy.
office was just like really odd too.
Yes.
Oh, there was an office, and I remember there was like cameras and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that was the
there
creepy
was
part.
all the security cameras, but it was just so they could like see inside the escape room.
Yeah, and watch us.
And then I remember going inside.
Do you remember having to leave everybody's cell phones
Yeah,
outside?
everyone had to leave their phones and their bags and stuff. And that's when Dad started freaking out.
He did.
And I think Cotty started freaking out.
Cotty wasn't with us.
Cotty wasn't with us?
No, it was just Say. because Teddy was really
actually,
young.
I remember that. Yeah.
Teddy was too young.
Okay. So I remember Dad started freaking out at that point, and I think Papa did too. I
Yes.
think that's what everyone started freaking out. But Nana was like really excited
Yes.
still. And we got on the escape room, and it was literally just Mom figuring everything out.
No, you helped me a lot.
I helped Mom too, but
Isla
like,
was watching the pandemonium that was happening between Al, Gigi, and Bert.
And I was looking at all the furniture in there.
And,
I was
Gigi was
sitting
just.
down.
Do you remember Gigi never stopped talking? Oh my goodness! Look at the feather. There's a feather. What do you think? Is there a clue with the feather? Let's look at the
I
feather.
actually remember
Do you
that.
I remember her
Yeah.
doing that. And I remember Isla not doing anything. Isla
I was
just watching.
the family dynamic.
And then
I was watching everything go down.
And then Mom and I were like finding clues, and we were solving everything. And I remember very specifically, I think the lights turned off.
Well, you had to pull like a lever or push a button or something, and when you did that, all the lights went out.
And a trap door opened in the wall.
That's when I
That's
started
right. But
panicking.
don't you remember?
Yes. So the lights. So Mom and I are figuring out all the clues. We either pull the button. We either push the button or pull the lever, and all the lights turn out, and all we hear is a thud, and the lights turn back on, and Nana has ended up in like a treasure chest,
Like a steamer
butt
trunk.
down in a trunk, and Papa had pushed her because he got so scared, and Dad was doing what he did in the London dungeon, where he held me and Isla in front of him because he was scared.
He had you both like around the neck as
Yes.
a human shield, and Gigi's in the trunk going, "Ow, ow! You pushed me in the trunk, ow!" And he goes, "She tripped.
Yeah.
She tripped."
But we all knew he
And
pushed
He
her.
totally pushed
Yeah.
her.
Completely
He
pushed her.
freaked out and
And
pushed
Dad
her.
was holding us like human shields. And then I remember we had to crawl up, like climb up like stairs to go into the next room.
It was this really thin,
And Dad
like,
with the bloody
super
did not want to do it.
thin, like
Mhm.
really thin staircase.
Did
Like,
he not even come in? Didn't he just stay in the other room?
No, he went.
oh, for a minute. It took him
Yeah.
a minute to like
had to, like-
claustrophobia and
He
get
was
in.
so scared.
He was so scared.
But me and Isla and Mom were all like, "Oh, let's just go. Let's just go. Like, let's just do this." And we were all really excited. And Dad was
And Zay.
freaking out.
Zay
Zay.
was having
And
I
Zay
don't
with
remember
him.
if Zay, I don't remember that.
She was there.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, I remember her being there. I don't remember if she was excited or if she was panicking.
She was, I don't think she was panicking. I think she was watching a little
with
bit
me.
like
I remember
her.
us sitting on the couch together, like that patterned couch next to the chest. And
She was a little bit
light.
like, this is too chaotic for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair.
I'm out.
Both of us checked out.
Yeah, too chaotic.
out.
You and I were solving everything. And
Nana was in her own little
Nana was in
bubbly
her
world.
own world, and Papa and Dad were melting down.
I don't know why they were melting down. I think they just, I think they
it was the whole
translated that room
situation.
into immediate real danger.
It's because they're catastrophe thinkers, and they're like, the guy has my wallet. We're in someone's home. It smells like shit.
He was wearing
He's
a
dressed in a
bathrobe.
bathrobe. There's a construction fence around the house. The house is painted black. There's no landscaping. I mean,
can't
like,
get
all
out.
these
The
things
door's
added up
locked.
together is like murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's red rum. You guys remember red rum?
Yeah, I remember red
Murder.
rum.
It's like red rum.
And then
So-
I remember we went up into the attic, which is like through that crawl space, and I think we had to keep solving things, and
Yeah.
I think that they kept making noises,
Uh-huh.
and the noises would scare the
Yes.
fuck out of Dad. It would be like boom, 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 and Dad would go, "Ah!" and he would get so scared, and then
Yeah.
he'd grab onto either me or Isla, and then Papa would scream at Dad for like, being scared, and he'd
It wasn't
be
it
like,
like an all wooden like room?
Yes, it was.
with,
All
like-
wooden room. It had several doors in it.
Yeah.
And then there was a closet that had a ladder on the wall that
Yeah.
went up into the actual attic.
Mhm.
And that's where one of the I went up in that actual attic.
I didn't
Yeah.
even want.
And
I didn't want
got-
to go up there. I was freaked out in that room.
and got yeah, that room was a little creepy
I got
because
really
it was
freaked
like
out.
a bare room, right?
Yeah, I got really freaked out when we walked up the staircase because
You did.
it was like bloody handprints on the floor.
Yeah, there were bloody handprints
And then-
everywhere, yeah. But yeah, I
and the
crawled
door
up in
was
the attic.
shaking.
And I think the final clue was in the attic, and it was like some kind of number combination.
Yeah.
We had to figure out a combination of numbers to
like open the door.
Yeah. But there was no old lady in the closet.
No.
No.
I think the other thing is Dad and Papa were scared there was going to be a person in there.
Yes.
Because some escape rooms have actors.
they were scared of like jump scare.
Yeah, they were scared that someone was going to jump out of the room and scare them.
I mean, they were shaking the door, so I get where
They
the
were,
fear
yes,
was coming
they were making
from.
noise, yes.
They were making noises.
They were so scared. How
It
scared?
was so funny. I want to do it again.
It was
I want to do it again
So
so,
So we
bad.
went to a real escape room, like at
at a strip mall.
a strip mall.
What do you mean a real
And-
escape room?
Remember for Sydney's birthday?
Yeah, where it was like
no,
the
it was
war
for
thing.
Lou's birthday.
Was it
and
Lou's
we had
birthday?
to split into two
Yeah.
groups.
Yeah.
Remember
that
that?
was for Lou? I thought that was for Sydney.
It was for Lou, and it
I
was
was in
in
a
like
group with
West
you.
Hollywood or something.
It was in West Hollywood, yes.
I was in a group with Sandy, Dad, and Carter.
And Kylie.
You
And Kylie.
You mean the loser group? Because
I'm
we won.
sorry,
We
my
won.
group was so bad.
Yes.
It was only me solving things.
And Sandy-
Kylie was not yelling at her mom, but she was just like criticizing her mom because Sandy would go around and just point at things. And like she would just be like, "Oh." And then just do that. And I was like, okay. Or like Sandy would try and help me with the clues, but she was just so wrong.
That was a lot
And I
of
was like-
reading. Like you had to read and figure things out.
Yeah.
It was a more brain
Yeah.
driven
Carter
escape
did
room.
nothing.
And it was
And-
one room and you had to solve all these clues in
Yeah.
a certain amount of time.
Yeah. That's how
Um,
the other escape room worked.
I don't
We had
remember
a time
that.
limit.
Well, I knew there was a time limit, but I guess. But that one had like a clock in the
Yeah.
room where you were definitely aware that time was not on your side
Yeah.
in the one in West Hollywood. that we went to.
Dad and Sandy, all they would do every like 20 minutes was put their ear to the wall and try and hear what you guys were talking about. Because Dad was like, I refuse to solve this on my own. If Leanne is in the other room, I will be cheating. And then him and Sandy would try and cheat, or they'd try and look for stuff that like there were some signs that says like do not remove. They'd try and look for things that would move, like that you could
Oh
pick up,
my
and they'd be like,
God.
"Oh, this is a clue."
That
And I'd be like,
sounds like them.
But you were with us.
yeah, I helped you guys solve
Yes,
things.
we did it together. Me and Tom
Yeah.
were like, so guys, what do you think this clue means? And they'd let them try to figure it out. And then if they couldn't figure it out, we'd go, well, how about this? And then I mean, it was hard. It's not like Tom and I were like, yeah, the clue is this. We all, right?
Yeah, it
we
was like
all
a group
tried
effort.
to incorporate the kids in it because we were the adults in the room. And,
"No, I had Dad and Sandy."
and we still won.
Yeah,
We
we won
still
by
won.
like 30 minutes or something, right?
It wasn't.
we didn't even
wasn't
complete
that
it.
long, but it was like 12 minutes. It was a long time. We won by a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty funny. And I said to Tom, they've maybe mispaired us because one of us should have been in that room.
Yeah.
It should have been like
Poor George
Bert
was
and,
like,
Bert and
"Oh, what's
Tom and me
happening?"
and Sandy
I was
or
the
somebody
only
just split
one.
them up.
I was like, I saw that they just separated the groups, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
I know, right? Because Tom and I are the same. And Bert and Sandy are the same.
Yeah.
So they should have like had Tom and Bert and me and Sandy so they would get a little more balanced. But it was fun. It was so fun.